Okay, so hello again, Phil here with another Transformers review. I want to review another Transformers Universe figure. At the moment, my favourite of the 4 Universe figures that I have, Silverstreak. It was my favourite figure until Mr. Ironhide came along. Ironhide's robot mode makes up dramatically for a poor alt mode, but I've already reviewed him, so go and watch that video if you want to know my issues. As a vehicle mode, compared with Sideswipe, very nice indeed. Just the colour scheme on this I prefer. Just the nice black and silver. Love it. The only problem is a little bit of colour wearing on the doors of my silver bits. I don't know if you could call that as a bit of an action feature, well, it's not really an action feature, but a bit of a feature. The bonnet kind of opens, but it doesn't open to anything, and you in fact pull the exhaust pipes up, so I'll leave that as just say it's part of the transformation. But apart from that, very nice car. Very nice, very sharp colours. I believe this is a retooling of Prowl. They've took the headlights off, and the black just seems to cover up this little bonnet section here where his head pops out. The black seems to cover that up a bit better than the white Prowl. That's his gun. Just extends into a lovely looking full-length blaster. I really like that. That looks pretty cool, so I'll put that to one side for now. It rolls really well. Yeah, rolls really well, I'll take that. So, strongly recommended for his vehicle, like I was saying in my Sideswipe review. If you want to pose them sort of together like that, I think that looks very nice, very good. That's it, on to the transformation. You do first is... Again, I'm not referring to the instructions or anything, I'm just going to do it. If you can follow, then follow. If not, then go and look for a proper instructional video, because there are those out there. I'm just more concerned about getting them transformed in as least amount of time as possible. So, feet are fairly easy to do. Now, I always have problems with these doors. Not so much that it's a quality control issue, but just that I'm a pleb. When it comes to transforming him, if you can see that, it's a ball. It's a sort of a ball hinge joint thing, but it's not amazing for people who can't see. That always happens. It always comes out. It's actually, sometimes it's a bit easier to just pull them off yourself, because you're supposed to extend them out and then twist them up, but mine always comes off. So what you have to do is just fold those bits in half. Just a quick note while I'm doing this, I prefer the colour scheme of this to Prowl. So, Prowl's white. I do like Prowl as a character and as a figure, but I just prefer the paint scheme on this better. It just seems to hide some of the imperfections of the sculpt better. Okay, and that's the only reason I would get Prowl if it was available over here. But I've only seen that's a redeco of Sunstreaker. And I haven't seen the originals. I haven't seen Sunstreaker or Prowl over here in the UK. So I'm a bit limited as to my choices. In Asda, when I bought this, there was this, Sideswipe, Galvatron Boo, and Ironhide, and Acid Storm. Acid Storm is now gone. I can't seem to find him anywhere, so they must have sold out. So... yeah, not a huge choice. When I bought this figure, as with all the Universe figures that I have, he was actually on sale for £6, which is pretty much half the price. I think retail on these figures are about £12.99, something like that, and I got him for £6, which I'm not going to complain about at all. So any quality control issues I do have, such as the splitting in half of Galvatron and the Brain, the splitting in half of Ironhide when I try and transform him, I'm not too fussed about, because I didn't pay full whack for him. If I had paid full whack, I might be a little bit more bothered, but I ain't. So there we are. That is Silverstreak. Put his gun in his hand. There we are. Scale wise, let me just bring in my almost favourite figure, Ironhide. And scale is good. I don't know if you remember, but Silverstreak, sorry, that is Silverstreak Sideswipe. I do that a lot, I confuse figures' names, you'll just get used to it. Sideswipe is a bit bigger, he would be a bit bigger than Silverstreak. He's quite a bit bigger than Ironhide, but Ironhide's got that nice muscly look to him, he looks a bit tough, you wouldn't want to mess with him. Silverstreak has this sort of slinky, streamlined look. I love these Dorsey. I know they are Prowls as well, so I'm not going to pretend they are just kept specific to Silverstreak, but they do look cool. And you can also take Ironhide out of the way, you can move them up and down, and you can move them further back so they can be as involved or not during transformation and during play. I quite like them a bit further back, about there. Articulation is good, waist all the way down there. That is his knee joint, but because of the transformation, he's got sort of a double. It's got like a knee and a shin joint, which doesn't look good when it's not ever so good feet articulation. He can get in some decent action poses, which is good. But the only problem is he hasn't got amazing head articulation. Because of the way his head comes out, if you try and look him up, it just pops the thing open. So if he does get in quite a deep stance, he ends up looking down or in the wrong direction. Good arm movement, doesn't quite go there because of the things, but he would do. Goes up and out. It's only single jointed shoulders, but that's all right. The gun looks very nice in his hands, I think. So yes, all round, strongly recommend this figure as part of a Universe line. Goes very well with goes very well with Sideswipe and Ironhide. Very nice indeed. So yeah, there we have it, Silverstreak. I shall hopefully be doing Galvatron next. It's going to be a very short review, otherwise it will go on to be an hour's worth of ranting. So until next time, stay safe.